Yay! I've tried to make this video a few times. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm over it. I have a few minutes before I run off to work to try again, so here I am trying again. So, I don't know, my last couple videos I was a crybaby. Been a crybaby. I've, for some reason, just was in a funk. Probably due to the weather and the seasons. I'm so connected to the energy of the world. It's ridiculous. But no, it's not. It's normal. Just a sensitive girl. But anyways, lately I've been waking up with a whole different energy. I just can't sleep, but not like in a bad way. I can't sleep. Like, I go to bed and 4.5 hours later I'm wide awake in bed like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta do something. Lately I've been working so much. Like, you guys hear me talking. Like, I have my hustles, my dreams, my music, my YouTube, my art, my magazine, and then I have my jobs. And I complain. Well, I'm done complaining. They are a stepping stone, a building block. They've helped me a lot to get to where I am right now, and so I'm grateful. I'm getting ready to let those go with some of my boss up moves that I've been doing. And like I said, I was crying about it, you know. I didn't want to have to do the dirty work. I just wanted to do the fun part of being a boss. I didn't want to have to do the hard work. It didn't sound fun. But I realized no one else is going to do it for me. No one else wants me to achieve my dream as much as I want to achieve my dream. No one is going to hurt as much as I'm going to hurt if I don't. And so I was like, fuck it. You know, I'm going to boss up and I'm going to do the dirty work. And I did. And I was tired and I had a headache and I spent days doing things that I don't know very many people who have done what I've done. I didn't have very many people to ask. Everyone I asked was so condescending and mean. I'm trying to start this business, ST for you, and a whole website. I've been building a website. I'm my own web developer. I didn't want to have to do that shit. I just wanted to build the content. I wanted to be the content. I don't want to have to edit the videos. But like, when I stopped bitching, when I stopped crying and I just bossed up and I learned how to edit the videos, I learned how to use Photoshop, I learned how to record, use a camera, I learned how to get an LLC and build a website, develop my own shit. I learned how to, you know, market and design shit, you know. Now I feel like more bossy than anything else. Like, I'm like, I did the hard work. Like, you can't tell me anything now. I cried about it, but I'm stronger for it. And a lot of bossy people want to hold this front, like I'm tough and I'm strong and everything's easy and I get to live this lush, lavish life and people work for me and I sign the front of the checks and things like that. But nah, man, sometimes there's hard work and you got to deal with a lot of bullshit and you got to decide, am I going to let this bullshit run me or am I going to run this shit? I have been working and working and working and working and working for my dream. And the other thing that I want to say is it is really important to take a step back and take a break, take a breather. And honestly, it was really hard for me to take a break. I recently just took a vacation with my mom. I'm on a mission to get something done. What do you mean take a break? But I was getting worn out. I had physical fatigue, mental fatigue. I was tired. I couldn't be kind to people. You know, like, I just couldn't get along with anyone, not even myself. I was like questioning everything. I was being mean. I was like, shit, like I knew I needed a break, but I just didn't want to give myself a break. Like I didn't feel like I had gotten to the point to where I deserved it, I guess. And so my mom was like, please take this vacation with me. And I kind of threw a fit. I didn't want to. But I don't have the best relationship with my mom. Not that it's terrible, but like it could be better. And my kid sister, she's like, hey, come on a girls trip with us. And I'm like, I never see them. Like, I need to be in their life. And, you know, I could be replaced at my job, but not replaced in my family. The only thing is my job is what pays for my hobbies these days. Oops. Where's the sun? My job is what pays for my hobbies these days. So like if I don't have money from my work, then I don't have money for my hobbies, and then my heart hurts. And so like it was really hard for me to take a break, like take some time off work. What do you mean? And so I was kind of a bitch. I wasn't the best on vacation. I feel bad for her, but I got what I needed. I got the love, and I got a break and time off, and like the energy just shifted. As soon as I got back, I'm like, ooh, I'm ready to work. Where before, like I would wake up and I would lay in bed and I would just be like, I don't want to do anything. Like I'm tired. Like I'm tired of working. I read something that said, perseverance is when you do the work, you're tired of working, but you do it anyways. And I don't know about this lighting. I can't see the camera. And that's what I felt like I was doing. I just was working. I didn't want to do it anymore, but I was just doing it. I felt like I'm doing that at my employment job, and I feel like I'm doing that at my dream business and, you know, my art and stuff. I was just like, ugh, dragging along. And then I got that rest, and the energy just shifted. Now I'm just like, no, I don't want to sleep. Like I'm working on something. Like I'm really excited for what I'm doing. I don't care if the work is hard. Like I know, I trust and believe, I have that hope that it's going to pay off. Because I believe in myself. I believe in the hard work that I'm doing. I'm so in deep that I'm not pulling out now. You know? I feel like I can't quit now. I'm all in. And I'm happily so. It feels good. It feels like, I don't know, I'm about to make something happen, and I really feel like I am. I'm making big moves. I'm making a website. Like I said, I've been making a magazine. I'm about to put out some music. I'm super excited. And, you know, hey, shit, I have crybaby moments. I'm happy to share those with you too, because that's all a part of the journey. Whatever, you know, I was having a hard time with everything, my magazine, my music, getting along with people. Like, you know, people were coming and going with the big picture, and I'm the only one that knows the big picture, and everyone's got pieces to the puzzle, but I'm the only one that can put it together because I'm the only one that knows the idea. I've been working on this metaphor lately. You know, you're sitting at a table working on this puzzle, and you don't have a picture, a reference picture. You're the only one that knows what it looks like, and people can come and help you with the puzzle, and some people knock pieces off and you're like, fuck you, and some people come and they work really hard to help build it with you, and then they get tired and they move on because they have a life, and you're like, you don't know how to feel about that. And you know, there's kids that steal pieces, and there's wonderful people that bring the pieces and put them back on the table. And you know, sometimes you get so focused on one part of the puzzle that you don't see all the things that are happening. You don't see the asshole that's fucking up the puzzle. You don't see the person that's really dedicated hours right next to you. I love you. I support you, because you're over here focused on this and they're working on the edge over there. Still a part of the big picture. They don't even know what they're doing. They're just working with you. You see it. And sometimes we get so focused on that one part, we're like, fuck, what is this? And sometimes we get the whole picture done, but some kid or something took a piece and we can't find it, and, you know, there's something missing. An ex-lover stole the piece, a baby took the piece, you know. Mom knocked the table and it fell off. The dog chewed it. Whatever it was, whatever it is, you know. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes that's a part of the art. But I think it's also really important part of the metaphor is in order for you to see the big picture, in order for you to continue working, you do have to step back. You do have to take a moment and look at the big picture. Stop focusing on that one thing. If it's not working, if it's getting frustrated, if you can't find the peace. It's okay to take a break. You know, when you're working on a 1,000-piece puzzle, you can't do that all in one sitting. You might have to stretch, you might have to go to the bathroom, you might have to drink some water, you might need some help. You might have to go to bed because you have a headache from all of the whatever. And then when you come back in the... That's my kind of I have to go. But you can see something new from a new perspective, and that's kind of what happened to me. And, you know, it hurt. It hurt me to take a break, but I needed it. And, you know, I felt like I may not have deserved it, but just like a regular, you know, day, for example, if you're tired, you can't do the work. You got to go to bed. You'll do it better in the morning. So that's what happened to me. I wasn't done, but I had to take a nap. And then when I took a nap, I was energetic. I'm back. I'm better. Oh my God, my skin, my hair. This lighting, I think. But anyways, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you gotta cry about it, and sometimes you gotta boss up. You're the only one that knows the bigger picture. You're the only one with the dream, the plan. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes you're gonna wanna quit. Just take a break. But the thing is if you don't come back to it, if you don't persevere, if you don't continue, then you quit. That's not a break, that's quitting. And how can you call yourself a boss? Or how can you say you run the show, you run your life, if you're not the one that does the work? If you don't hold yourself accountable? You know, I'm so proud of how far I've come because I know how hard I've worked. And this is only just the beginning. I am so excited. I can't wait to share with you all the things that I've been working on. I'm just now feeling great. I think it's also the change of the season, you know, spring, everything's blooming. I'm blooming. I'm back. I'm better, you know, like y'all are gonna see me sparkling. You know, I am the sun. I shine. Today's a good day. Have you been outside? Have you got shit done? You know, I woke up, I hit the ground, I started working, I worked on my website, I worked on my body, I worked on my garden. You know, I'm working for the things that I want in my life. I think of that as my job. And then my employment job, my 9 to 5, it's not a 9 to 5, it's a 7 to 3 a.m. You know, I just treat that as a hobby, a side hustle, it's whatever. But like my heart and soul, like when I wake up and before I go to sleep, like everything I dedicate is to like my dream. That's my job. And if I'm failing to do what I need to do, then I'm not being a good boss in my life. Yeah. So anyways, just trying to cruise along till I can let go of that bullshit. And I posted also, but it said a meme that said, whoever said that when you do what you love, you won't work a day in your life, lied. It's like true. Like you will work, but you will love the rewards and you will love the feeling of you did that. You did that. You succeeded. And you saw the big picture and then you made it happen. You made your manifestations manifest. You saw your magic in action. You deliberately created your dream. That's magic. So that hard work, it's worth it. When you're laying on your deathbed like, yeah, I did it, that's worth it. I don't ever want to be laying on my deathbed like, fuck, like I could have done better. I regret not doing it. Because again, nobody hurts as much as you hurt if you don't achieve your dream. It's not their dream, it's not their puzzle. Anyways, I probably really have to go. I got to go to that job, my stepping stone. I'm so grateful for. All right, peace, love. I'm out of here.